Hey, you guys. What's up, Wednesday? Are we already halfway through this week? That's insane. Oh, this is ashing on me a little bit. Just making a mess with my little air clearing stick. That's the technical name for it. Hey, Debbie. What's up, sister? You're always right on time, my love. I love that about you. You've always been that way. There's something about doing things from our homes that makes it more available for us to be on time, isn't there? How are you today, sister? Are you well? Hi, Ivana. Happy Wednesday back to you too, Debbie. Kara's here. Good. Ivana, I'm glad you're here, honey. You guys holding strong? Yep. We're doing this. Hello. We are doing this. We are rounding over this curve. Things are about to start shifting again. Just when we got used to like the quarantine and this lifestyle, it's going to shift again, but we are gangsters and we are adaptable. So however these next few weeks look, we will not go into a place of fear. We will stay in a place of love and surrender, and we are adaptable through all of this, all of the changes that are going to come again. Thank you. Thanks, Debbie. I'm a little bit of a mess. If you think you can, you're halfway there. Yeah, Pat, a little random piece of quotish device or advice. I love it. Thank you. I just got done I was on this 2-hour workshop on, finding your purpose and living in your empowerment, sort of like a warrior goddess training. And so I'm all fired up. This chick is cool. Hey, Nikki. Hey, Risa. Her name's Lonnie Nalu. I think that might be like not a real name. She's spicy. She is spicy. So I just spent 2 hours with her. She's very high energy and she cusses a lot. So if that offends you, she is not your girl. But for me, I was like, girl, you are speaking my language. Because sometimes you just got to say the F word, you just got to drive it home. And so I'm just getting off that 2-hour workshop, and I had a good workout this morning, and I'm feeling like we need to do some more manifesting is what I'm feeling like. So if you have questions about this Lonnie Nalu, I think I'm saying it right, LANINALU, might be worth pulling a podcast up again. If you're offended by foul language, you need to not even put her name in your Google search. But she's cool. Like, there's something about being just really raw and authentic in your language and your verbiage that kind of drives the point home. And she is not about negativity. That girl is all positive vibes, and she has no availability for negativity. And I was like, I'm gonna vibrate really well with this girl. Hey, Ellen. So after doing that workshop, I think we may tap into some of the stuff I learned. I'm still gathering all my notes and stuff because I literally just turned it off 2 minutes ago. But I am ready to dive a little bit more into this manifestation with you guys if you're up for it. I did get some feedback from people yesterday. Some of you kind of confused on what manifestation is. Some of you didn't feel, you felt almost selfish manifesting. And so let me just talk a little bit more about what it is and why we do it, so that maybe we can get more clear on it. Manifestation is very healthy, especially when you're like us, where you're vibing high. You're already in a state of high vibrations because you're already, we're manifesting all the time through our vibrations. But when we consciously manifest, then it's co-creating the life you love with the universe, with your higher power. And so, hi, Lauren. Let me just acknowledge that you're here. When you manifest, though, some people are like manic manifestors, and they're manifesting out of the ego. They're manifesting to satisfy their ego's needs. That is not what we're doing. We want to manifest to satisfy our purpose. We want to manifest from a place of love and purpose instead of ego, because ego's nasty. Ego wants what it wants, and it only wants to be fed, and it's not serving you, and it certainly isn't serving those around you. We want to be of service, and we want to manifest in a way that drives us toward our purpose so that we can be of service and live the life we're supposed to live, what your soul is longing for. It needs it has requirements, we know that, the soul does. And so when it's longing, it's trying to tell you what your purpose is. So when we start manifesting, let's really take a look at, are we manifesting out of fear or out of love? So let me give you an example. If you're like, I want to manifest a boyfriend because I'm afraid I'm going to be alone. Okay, that's a fear-driven manifestation. But if you say, I would like to manifest romantic love in my life because I'm ready to receive it, that is different. So there's a difference between wanting to get something and being at a place that you are ready to receive it. And so the difference of that is saying, okay, I want to be skinny and rich. Okay. Versus I want to be healthy and abundant. Now, you could say I'm just using a play on words, but if we really dig into the words and what they embody, there is a difference. Healthy and abundant is pulling you toward your purpose, toward your values. Skinny and rich is an ego-driven manifestation. So when we manifest also, we need to do it out of love and joy, and we need to live in alignment when you manifest. So let's talk about financial abundance. Yes, you can manifest financial abundance. You can't just say, I want $1 million, so universe, deliver it. Okay, again, ego, you're looking to get something instead of being ready to receive it. But you have to live in congruence with your manifestations. Example, if you are wanting to manifest financial abundance and you go out to dinner when you're allowed to, or get a delivery, and you leave a shitty tip, you are not living in congruence with financial abundance. If you're stingy with what you have, you won't give any of it away, whether it be money or service or anything. How are you possibly going to manifest financial abundance when you are not living in a place of financial abundance? You could be broke as a joke and still be financially abundant. If you are wanting to manifest love, romantic love, but all you do is complain about dating, and if you go on a date and then within 2 minutes you know that that's probably not your person, so you're like, well, this sucks, this dating sucks, I hate this, and then you just want to get out of that date the whole time, you're not living congruent with truly being receptive to romantic love. You want to manifest a new job, but all you do is complain about the one you have, and you're not living in joy and love even in the job that you don't care for. It's not gonna. So it's a great lesson in living in congruence and alignment with love and with peace and joy and happiness. And I always say it, the almighty fun. Girl, if it ain't fun for me, I ain't doing it, you know? And for me, that, even if it's like, say, something that's not fun to do, I make it fun because I'm trying to live in alignment with my natural state, which is joy and fun and happy and peace and love. So when we do manifest, we want to be in alignment with the divine. We want to be in alignment with our purpose. Do not feel bad about dreaming big. Play big. You've only got one life. Your soul only has one experience in this body. Whatever you believe, after that, fine. But you only have one experience in this body. And once you kind of figure out that it's all just a game, this life, then you can have fun with it. And manifest big. It's okay to dream big as long as you are okay with where you are now. Because that ain't going to happen if this isn't good right now. So manifest big, dream big, and you're not being selfish as long as you're manifesting out of your purpose and out of love and not out of your ego. And then have fun in the meantime. And you have to be patient. And sometimes I meet resistance when I'm manifesting because I literally will be like, oh, stop dreaming that big. That could never happen. So maybe, okay, dream big. It's okay. Your spirit loves to get excited. And maybe when the manifestation does happen, it doesn't look the way it did in your head, but it's going to look exactly right for you. The universe knows better than we do. Girl, you are not driving this train. You are not. You may think you are, but you are not. The universe knows what's right. So dream big. And again, it may not look that way when it actually happens, but it's going to be just right. And you're going to know it. And you're not going to say, whoa, that's crazy. That's a huge coincidence that person just reached out to me and then connected me with this person. And all of a sudden, it's not a coincidence. We don't insult the universe like that. We simply say, thank you. Now, if you're like someone like, I don't even know, I'm good. I don't need to manifest. Girl, if you're not growing, you're dying. Mm-mm. If you're not growing, you're dying. So there's always something. There's always more growth. And if you feel any kind of like you're being selfish by dreaming big, you got to stop that. It's not. It's healthy. It's very healthy for your spirit. So let's manifest out of love, and let's manifest out of purpose instead of out of ego. And let's just let your mind go crazy. Play big. Play big. So today, that's what we're going to do. We're going to manifest again today. And I invite you to push through any resistance that you may feel. If this is new to you, don't stop it. Don't stop a manifestation. If it pops into your mind, there's a reason for it. So let's not create a blockage just because your fear, that could never happen, kicked in. We don't live in fear. We live in love. Always, always, always. So once you're comfy, let's see what we can do here. Let's see what we can do to co-create the life that we want to live, the life that we love with the universe, with our higher power. So settle in. Get excited. It's okay to smile. Like, get excited about this. You get to dream. You call it daydreaming. I call it manifesting. And then let's just place both hands right over our heart. Let's find our embodiment. So by placing those hands over your heart, it's a quick reminder to get out of your head and into your body. And allow yourself to be receptive to love and to connect to the divine love source. No fear. Reminding yourself that in this moment you're okay. And maybe remind yourself that in this moment and over the next few minutes, you choose happy. You choose joy. And you choose love. And you're welcome to leave your hands over your heart, or if you prefer to rest them somewhere a little more comfortable, let's put them there now. And let's breathe. Intentional restorative breaths, pulling air in through your nose. Pause at that space at the top and then exhale. This is not a time to be self-conscious. Really dig in. Deep restorative breath in through your nose. And then exhale with purpose. We would like that exhale to be twice as long as the inhale. Guys, we're just getting you out of fight or flight. We're getting rid of that adrenaline. We don't need it right now. And if you need to get weird, get weird. You want to open your mouth and stick out your tongue and make a sound with that exhale. Cool. I encourage that, you guys. And if you're having a hard time making a sound when you're exhaling, we might want to look at, are you speaking your truth? Do you have a hard time doing that too? No blockages, my friends. Let's get a few more, you guys. Really deep, deep restorative breaths. Don't be shy. I want someone in the next room to hear you breathing. Not doing it just because you're asked to do it, but doing because it's intentional and you know what it's doing for your beautiful body. Your brain is telling your body, you're okay. You're okay. Good, really good. Let's get one more. You're welcome to stay with this style of breathing as long as you like. Or if you're ready to start transitioning into your own rhythm of breath, let's work into that now. Graceful transition, you guys. Nice and easy. Noticing how your body feels a little different from the restorative breath to your own rhythm. Getting into your body. Relax that jaw. Yeah, soften the tongue. Checking your neck and your shoulders, are they good? Hips, feel the weight of your hips on the ground, being absorbed, fully relaxed, really good. And now, my friends, I invite you to dream big. Unleash your beautiful brain and let your soul and spirit speak to you. If you meet resistance here, it's okay. Identify why. And let's start manifesting the life that you love. What does that look like for you? Go big, guys. Go big. as you guys are manifesting this life, and you're visualizing what it looks like, let's shift into a place now where you're imagining it as if you are living it now, as if it has already happened and you're in it. See yourself living this life and allow yourself to feel how that would feel for you. Don't let resistance stop you. Go big. And let me ask you this, my friend. Do you believe you're worthy of this life? In your mind, can you say, I am worthy? Please know that you are worthy of this life. You are worthy of love and joy and peace and happiness. Can you take a moment to believe it? Let yourself see this life just one more time, as if it were happening now. Let yourself smile. I can't imagine you're imagining something negative here, so smile. And again, one more time, I am worthy. And let's seal our practice with our breath. And we're not going to do the deep, deep, deep ones like we often do. I just want you to sort of, with your eyes still closed, wiggling your fingers and your toes, just start noticing that breath again as you bring your awareness back to the right now, noticing how it feels moving in through your nose and out through your mouth. Pulling in worthiness and hope, and exhaling love and gratitude. Pulling in love and hope. Exhaling gratitude, love. And as you're doing this style of breathing, thinking of 3 things that you're very grateful for right now. With this life you're living right now, what are you grateful for? What are your blessings? And inhaling now that gratitude, and then exhaling, saying thank you. Say it out loud. Say it out loud. Inhaling gratitude. Exhaling, thank you. Let's get one more just like that. Inhaling gratitude. Exhaling, saying thank you. Good. And when you're ready, just in your own beautiful time, gently open your eyes. Welcome back, my gangster manifestors. So I'm curious if that felt different for you today than it felt yesterday? Maybe the same? Were you manifesting different things today? Was your perspective a little shifted with the idea of manifesting out of love and purpose and less out of ego? And did you go big? So I felt a little bit more empowered by my manifestation today than I did yesterday. Yesterday I kept getting that block, that ego knocked on my door and said, girl, you're crazy. That's never, how would you even make that No. I'm not worried about the logistics when I'm manifesting. I am not worried about the logistics. I'm just focusing on the dream. And does it feed my purpose? Does it feed love? Am I of service through this manifestation? I don't care about the logistics because the universe handles that. And there's no reason to struggle. This manifestation will come to you with ease as long as we stay in a place of love and receptive, and we have to be okay with where we are now. Have fun now. Be joyous. You're single and you're dating? Have fun. Have fun, because when you're in that state of love and fun, you're far more attractive than Grumpy Nancy over here. You think she's got dates lined up? No. You know, Spicy Sally, though, you know, she's got the boys like lined up, waiting for the quarantine to end. You want to be financially abundant, then be generous now. You don't love your job, you want one that suits you better, find joy, do something good in the work that you're doing now. And then dream big. And always, always, always live in gratitude. I feel like we should play with it a little more. We'll take a break from it tomorrow. Some of you said it made you feel stressed. That is not what we want to do. So if you experienced that, like you got to dreaming so big that it made you feel like, oh my gosh, I want to write it down on paper, and that will relieve that. Like, just get it down. Like, some of you were afraid you were going to forget what you were manifesting, and that, like, but then I could do this and then I could do that. Just write it down. This should not be stress inducing. It should be exciting. Maybe we're confusing stress with excitement. Maybe. But that's not what the point. So write it down, get a journal, a manifestation journal, and be specific. Be so specific about everything. Don't just say, I want a better life. What does that mean? And in the meantime, think, my life is pretty good right now. Okay. All right. I don't know what we're going to dive into tomorrow. I have no idea. I suspect it's going to be some of this stuff that I just learned from this workshop. I'll tone down the language that she used. You think I cuss a lot? This chick? I was like, bravo. All right, if you're up, you may still be laying down just daydreaming. Cool. If you want to stay there, stay there. But if you are up, let's bring our hands to heart center. Let's find joy in our day, in everything we do. Have a little fun. Dance around the kitchen. Be silly. Speak your truth. Use your voice. You are love. Be love today. Be love today. Okay, I love you. Let me see you, Lauren. I miss you. I love you too. I can't wait for real life hugs either. They're going to have to put me in timeout because I'm just going to be tackling. I know I won't. But I'm going to want to. Getting my hand slapped a lot. You guys, I think okay, we'll talk about it tomorrow. All right, bring your hands to heart center. Big change is coming this month. I know it. You know it too. Let's get ready for it. Through meditation is going to prepare us for the changes so that we can be adaptive and live in love and not fear as these changes. We want to be safe, but we don't want to live in fear as these changes come. Maybe we'll address some of that over the next few days since the changes are coming. Would you guys like me to stop and just namaste out of this? Okay, I can. I can do that. Or we could just hang out and get a coffee and do this all day. Please allow me to close because I do see the divine in you. I honor it. I adore it. I'm about to bow to it, y'all. Namaste. Go live a joyful day. Sending you loving vibrations always. And I will see you guys tomorrow at noon. Be joyful. Be love. Mwah. Bye, you guys.